Hello to another part of Crash 3 N Sane Trilogy. This time we're doing Room 2 of Gee Whiz. Before we begin that, we have to watch a cutscene because Cortez wants to say something to us first.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
Who? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
I don't think that'll be possible, dude. But we are going to be doing Gee Whiz now, so who gives a shit. So, yes, on to another part of Crash 3 N Sane Trilogy, in which we're doing Room 2. And we'll be doing as much as we can with it, considering there's going to be a few interesting things that are unique to Crash 3 compared to Crash 1 and 2. With Crash 2, we've already seen quite a lot of, the usual stuff that Crash would have, compared to Crash 1 at least. But Crash 3 has stuff like this, the spinning crates, which has either a question mark, a normal box, a TNT, a nitro rarely, a exclamation point also rarely, a alcohol mass, or a life. And if you wait long enough, it will turn into a metal box. So you don't want that to happen, or else you cannot get the box gem unless you die and restart the thing. Oh, by the way, here's an achievement by dying to this guy. There you go. Warts and all, that's the achievement. So now we got that, we now move on. And also, I believe in the original Crash 3, when you get the life box in the spinner, it never comes back. In N Sane Trilogy it does, so you can basically never lose a life if you go for that. So yeah, essentially that makes this level even easier, considering death is meaningless, unless you get the checkpoint right here, in which case now it actually is meaningful again. So, moving on, we are nearly done the level, believe it or not. We don't have that much left. Really, we just have to make our way over with a bit of a Nakaku mess here. There's a bonus level coming up really soon, and also have some more spinners. And yeah, after we get that one achievement from the one death from the wizard guy, we no longer have to die for quite a bit, actually. The next spot for death is quite a bit later, so for now, just try not to deliberately kill yourself unless you want to see all the animations. Now for this bonus round, in which has a trick to it. You see that box over there under the invisible blocks? Well, essentially, you do not want to hit the exclamation box at all that's on your side. The reason for this is because if you do, it will give you a box that is right above, right there, but it will block off the box below. You don't want that to happen, so get the box below, then get this. Now you can get that one, and now you can move on. If you did the other way around, like most people did back then on their first go and such, essentially you just got tricked. And now you have to die in order to get the box back. So you lose your Akaku mask, and you basically get fucked. Anyway, moving on, we have just not that much left. We have our crystal right over here. We have some more of these guys having trouble with their swords. Some more frogs, and a whole bunch of nitrous, which has a nitrous explosion box right here. We'll take care of that, get the gem, and we are done with Gee Whiz. So, that's Gee Whiz done and dusted. We'll be coming back there later for the relics. But right now, we're going to move on to level 7, which is Hang 'em High. Right. Let's talk about Hang 'em High as Coco, because why not? So, Hang 'em High is a level I do not like. In fact, it is a level that not a lot of people like. In fact, it's one of the most hated levels of Crash 3. And it's for a good reason, because it introduces you to some of the most annoying aspects. Like, for instance, the fucking enemies, the Raven enemies with the swords here, that will always follow you and have a wide radius of, like, a wide range on their fucking sword when they swing it. And you can't actually kill them unless you are able to get behind them or somehow manage to hit them on the head. You will otherwise need to just jump around them, which sucks. The good news is that there are no enemies that are invincible when you know, climb around on the fucking bars here. Because that was in Crash 2, and as you remember, there was some enemies in Crash 2 that you basically couldn't kill while you're hanging up on that shit, like at all. In Crash 3, there is no such enemy. In fact, those robots never appear again. Crash 2 is the last time we ever see those guys. So essentially, we can kill every enemy that is hanging about on these fucking monkey bars, which is nice. And we don't really get this a whole lot, so, you know, be glad about that. But for the most part, these Arabian levels, we will be getting them at every Arabian level. So, just know that. Especially since the Arabian levels will get harder, and this is a tough level, but I do think there are some harder levels, much harder levels. But when it comes to speed running this level and such, a lot of people hate Hang 'em High. And honestly, I do too. Anyway, now it's time for this shit, in which we have some boxes all in like a stairway sort of way. And there's also a life box here, which I fuck up on getting. Go me. And there's also this little bit right here, which, with the slide spin jump, is utterly pointless. You have to wait to get the TNT, activate it, and then you'll hit the exclamation box, which gives you a trampoline down there. Nice bouncy fucking block. But if you do the slide spin jump, you can get those boxes no problem, and you never have to worry about the fucking bouncy blocks ever. Unless you fuck up on the last box on the very highest spot, because you can't reach that fucking jump, and you need the fucking bouncy box to get it. So, if you fuck up that way, then you can't really get that, and you're out of luck. You're basically fucked, and have to die and restart the bonus round. Anyway, we're nearly done with this level as well. Again, this isn't that bad if you're going normally, but if you're trying to speedrun this, trying to be fast in this level, you can basically easily get fucked, especially with these guys. These guys are fucking annoying, like seriously. The timing in Hang 'em High, when it comes to speedrunning, by the way, on the path, is really fucked too. So, yeah, it's not good. It's not good, it's not fun, I don't like Hang 'em High. Anyway, moving on from Hang 'em High, which by the way, we can't get the yellow gem that's here until we go to a special path, which we'll be going through much later. I'll speak about that when we get it available to us. Anyway, now it's time for level 8, which is Hog Ride, which is a special level only in Crash 3. Basically, it is a race. We have to win first place in the race in order to get the Power Crystal. And we also need to get every box in one go in order to get the box gem. If you miss a box, you have to restart the entire race. You also can't die in this, so there's no point for Aku Aku Mass and such, because if you fall in the pit or whatever, essentially Aku Aku will bring you back into a restart spot, and there you go. Now, I guess you can see this as sort of one of the reasons why CTR exists, because I guess a lot of people liked these sort of levels. I didn't mind them too much. They weren't very fun though, considering later on the second race especially was a pain in the ass to actually deal with, because the CPU here, essentially in order to actually win, you have to be like very good at the boosts and turns. And yeah, I'll get to that very soon. In fact, when we get to the second race, I'll get to that, which will be able to next part. But there you go, that's Hog Ride. Not much to say about Hog Ride. It's short, it's sweet, and it's alright. But when we get to the fucking second bike race, that is when I have to actually explain some of the mechanics and bullshit to these ones. Anyway, level 9, tomb time, but first, cutscene.
G'day, mate. Dingoδιle's the name, and Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
So that was Dingodile. I don't mind him too much, honestly. Anyway, tomb time. New path with the purple gem. We don't have the purple gem, so we can't do that. Which means we also can't get the box gem. Yeah, we'll be coming back here way later. Right now, we are just going to go ahead and take care of all the boxes we can get, so I don't have to show you them when I come back here, like always. And also show off the fact that there is a snake here, which has a weird hit detection. You can easily get hit by him and killed without even touching him. There are alligators here that don't appear much though, so don't worry about them. And also there's slippery floors everywhere. The slippery floors are not that bad and are not like the ice. In fact, they're a lot more forgiving than the Crash 2 ice, so be glad about that. In fact, I believe there are no ice levels in Crash 3, so that's good news. Anyway, time for the bonus round, which essentially has a bit that is sort of resembling of the life in one of the levels of Crash 2, the one that Crystal Fisher could not figure out on doing and thought was impossible in N Sane Trilogy. But it's a lot more simplified and easier because all you have to do is hit the top box and then just jump across with the TNT activated. If you do what I did there, though, you fucked yourself completely, and now you can't get up there because the slide spin jump will not get you up there, and I have to die to actually get the fucking box up there. Go me! I am so good at video games. So, yeah, after I die, I'm actually going to show you how you're supposed to actually get that. Which will be right about now. So, do this, get the TNT, now just jump for it, there you go. You don't have to slide jump for it on the TNT, so you have to worry about the fucking physics of that. But, that's how you do it, that's how you do the bonus round, there you go. Now then, let's move on because we now have to deal with an achievement. Yes, there's a specific achievement for these tomb levels, the Egypt levels, and essentially it involves this monkey right here who throws shit at you. Do not destroy the pots. You want this monkey to throw shit at you, and you want to keep dodging what he throws at you until he stops bothering to pop up and throw shit at you. When he stops, then you can destroy the pots. Once you do that, an Easter egg will happen, in which will give you a trophy. Now, I don't know if this is actually in the original game or not, because I never tried this before. I don't think a lot of people actually bothered to ever do this in the original, but essentially, when he stops throwing shit at you, which will be very soon, because he throws a lot of shit at you, then you can destroy the pots, and the following will happen once he stops. Here we go. He will become a god, and he will fuck off. Your moment of zen. There you go. Now, I honestly thought the moment of zen was about something else, but, no, it was about that. So, there you go. Now then, let us move on for the rest of the level, which involves these crushers as well. Which are a little annoying, but not really that much. And here's the purple gem path that we can't do it until we get the purple gems, so forget about it for now, and move on for these boxes right here. Now, the bad news is, obviously, we'll have to do a bit of backtracking in this level once we do get the purple gem, because of reasons that we'll get into later on. But right now, don't worry about it, just continue on. Don't worry too much about the box gem for now, because you can't get it. And grab as many lives as you can and such, because Warp Room 3 and above, things start to get... they start to get a bit dickish. And now we have to go and try to get these boxes by jumping on these pillars that keep falling down, and, well, these slabs of stone, and then just jumping at them. Which I am doing poorly at. Come on, hit it! Hit the fucking box, me! Thank you. Now, I gotta take a fucking hour on this next one. No? Good. Now we can go and deal with the flamethrower guy, which is a lot more forgiving than the guy and crash to in the sewer with the fucking flamethrower. And take care of the snake, go past the floors, or touch the fucking stag beetles, or else the floors will fall. And there's the exit right ahead of us. Of course, we can't get the box gem because we didn't get the purple gem path, for the box is there, so 76 out of 95 is the best we can do right now. We'll come back here later on. Alright, we're nearly done now because we have one more level left, and it is the second and last pure level, the fucking tiger. So, ladies and gentlemen, Midnight Run. Let's be Coco and do some Midnight Run. Also, I wanted to show off the animation of Crash falling on his ass, but it sometimes happens in N Sane Trilogy. Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed about that too. He always falls on his ass in the original. He only sometimes in N Sane Trilogy. It's stupid. This is the hardest one of the two levels, and again, I'm not good at these levels. Spike stuff is much better than me at this shit, and he can do some insane stuff here as well. Essentially though, the boxes here are all lined up, so they're kind of lined up, so you have to slow down in order to actually get them, because they're very spaced apart, where you can't turn hard enough to actually get them if you're running. Good fucking lord. So, you do have to actually, you know, slow down for them. And there are quite a few bits where you do have to avoid charging in order to get the boxes, including one that involves a jump as well. So, we will get to that in this level right about now, actually. But right now, let's just get through this Let's just get through this shit by not being retards, the fucking camera tricking us, and then we can actually get through with this. So, this level has a few things. Running guys who run with fucking pots on their side. This jump here, which requires you not to fucking charge in order to get these two crates. And once you hit this checkpoint, you are nearly done now, because straight ahead is going to be some more crates, some more shit to deal with, some more dragons, and another checkpoint. So not many crates there. I missed a crate, have to die. Extra life? What extra life? I just wasted it. So moving on, we can now take care of these boxes here. Gain through the barrels as well. The crystal is right ahead of us. It's a big fucking gap. Also, by the way, we can make the gap though by trying to do the short path, which didn't work. Good thing he is a gentleman enough to stop right there. Let's try it again, make the actual fucking jump. There we go. Now then, let's end the level, because that's it. That is Midnight Run, and that is the last time we ever see the Pura. That's the last time we ever see the Tiger. So, let's go back to the Tiger, because we're never seeing him again. We're never seeing Feudal Japan ever again either. And we are done with the 5 levels, so now we can actually fight Dingodile. And Dingodile is the easiest boss in the game because of one simple trick, which N Sane Trilogy fucking butchered. I will tell you and show you why after the cutscene.
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
So, in the actual way you're supposed to fight him, as you will soon see, by the way, we have a little cutscene here.
Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
Essentially, he's going to shoot the flamethrower at you, and he will break these glasses of fucking crystal with his flamethrower. But you don't have to do that at all, you can just jump right over it, and basically, you can hit him 3 times instantly. He had no recovery time in the original. In this, he fucking does. You have to wait until he actually shoots his flamethrower in order to actually hit him, and also that glitch can happen as well. In the original, that does not happen. You can hit him anytime you want, as long as he gets back up. So they butchered it and made his hit time, the fucking recovery time, much longer. And it's not noticeable, and you can easily get fucked from it. So, Yeah, they fucked Dingodile up to make this go on a bit longer, but essentially it's the same shit, same easy boss. There you go, we did it, we beat Dingodile. I'm not doing it the actual way, because fuck you. And now we get the new ability, which is double jump, and also Penta's Revenge. That was Penta. I hope you enjoyed Penta, everybody. Let's leave, because we are now done this part, thank God. Yeah, I'm showing off the double jump. It has its uses, so we will be using it in quite a few areas, in fact. But right now, that is indeed it for Warp Room 2. Next time, in Crash 3 N Sane Trilogy, we're doing Warp Room 3, which has Dynamite, Deep Trouble, High Time, Road Crash, the hard one of the bike, and Double Header. I will see you then for that. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm just gonna save right now and then we'll cut it off because yeah, I should have saved immediately if I didn't. I'm a fucking idiot, I know. Okay, now we're done. See you next time, guys. Can't believe I had to fucking record that all over again because Vegas decided to blank out the entire video. Thanks, Vegas!